First is one of bipolar disorder's little secrets that no one wants to talk about. It's called hypersexuality, and it impacts around 60% of people living with bipolar disorder. Now, I'm not talking about someone with a high sex drive. I'm talking about a dysfunctional, life-altering preoccupation with sex, where it starts to compromise our relationships, jobs, and even our physical health. 5 quick signs include compulsive sexual behavior, uncontrollable fantasies, consuming excessive pornography, participating in risky sex, or in some cases, cheating on our partners. And yes, you can learn a lot more by watching this. Hypersexuality usually happens during periods of elevated moods like mania or hypomania. It's also cyclic, meaning it can come and go in varying waves of intensity. The second type of bipolar sex is no sex. We call this HYPOsexuality, and it usually happens during periods of depression. Signs include a lack of response to sexual stimulation, a lack of motivation to initiate sex, difficulty feeling pleasure from it, or trying to avoid sexual situations altogether. It's almost like sexually ghosting someone, and yes, you can learn a lot more by watching this. The third type of bipolar sex is EUTHYMIC sex. Euthymia is another word for stable or functioning. So how do we know if we're having stable sex? That's a very individual question to answer. First, we have to figure out what it means to be stable. For me, that sweet spot right in the middle is when I sleep 8 hours a day, eat 3 meals, and have no obvious breakthrough symptoms for several days in a row. Quick pro tip, many of us start dating while in an elevated mood. If we're sexually active, it can create an unrealistic standard of what we're capable of. Going from hyper to hyposexual can be so drastic that your partner might assume the worst. Do they still love me? Is there someone else? Am I not attractive anymore? Sharing this video with your partner could be a game changer. Thanks for watching.